Welcome to Audio Mentors, the channel where we transform words into learning and personal growth. Today, you hold in your hands a work that has transcended time, The Art of Getting Money by P.T. Barnum. This book is not just a set of rules and principles, but a true guide to building a life of financial and personal success. Throughout this audiobook, you will discover the essential keys to achieving financial independence, avoiding the most common pitfalls, and making the most of every opportunity that comes your way. Each chapter is filled with practical wisdom that will help you take control of your destiny. Remember, this is just the beginning. At Audio Mentors, we offer audiobooks that inspire, educate, and motivate you to become your best version. Subscribe to the channel, activate the notification bell, and join our community of people who, like you, are committed to their personal and professional growth. Get ready for a journey that could change your life. It's time to take the first step toward success. Chapter 1. Discover your ideal vocation. Life offers us infinite opportunities, but often these are overshadowed by the noise of daily life or the fear of change. Finding your ideal vocation is the first step toward a life filled with purpose, personal fulfillment, and financial success. This chapter is a practical and reflective guide to help you identify your unique talents, align them with your passions, and turn them into a sustainable career or business. The meaning of vocation. Vocation is not just a job or a source of income. It is the internal calling that drives us to contribute to the world in a meaningful way. Your vocation is what makes you feel alive, challenges you to grow, and, at the same time, benefits others. As Confucius said, choose a job you love, and you will never have to work a day in your life. However, many people struggle to find their vocation because they haven't taken the time to reflect on who they truly are or what they want to achieve. This chapter will help you discover that unique calling that belongs to you. Identify your talents and skills. We all have natural skills, gifts that set us apart and that, when cultivated, can be the foundation of a prosperous life. But often, these skills are overlooked because they seem normal to us. To identify them, reflect on the following. What do you enjoy doing? Think about activities that excite you, that you would do even if you weren't paid. These activities are often important clues to your passions. What do you do well? Ask your friends, family, or colleagues what qualities or skills they notice in you. Often, others see talents that you may underestimate. What feels easy to you? Natural skills often feel intuitive or simple to us, even though they may seem complicated to others. What problems do you enjoy solving? Our vocations are often linked to solving challenges that interest or inspire us. Example, a person who enjoys listening to and advising others might explore a career as a coach, therapist, or mentor. The balance between passion and market. Loving what you do is crucial, but to build a sustainable career or business, you also need to consider the market. Ask yourself, is there demand for what I offer? What problems can I solve for others? How can I differentiate myself from others? This balance between what you love and what the world needs is what turns a passion into a profitable vocation. Example, if you love photography, identify specific niches such as weddings, portraits, or commercial photography. Research how you can stand out by offering a unique style or additional services. Break external expectations. One of the biggest obstacles to finding your vocation is the weight of others' expectations. Society, family, and friends often impose ideas about what you should do. Choose a secure career. Follow the family business. That has no future. However, if you choose a path based on what others expect from you, you run the risk of feeling trapped and unsatisfied. Your vocation should reflect your values, your talents, and your dreams, not theirs. Example, Howard Schultz, the founder of Starbucks, left a secure job to pursue his vision of transforming the coffee experience in America. His decision was risky, but it marked the beginning of a global empire. Build a clear vision of your future. Clarity is key to moving toward your vocation. Visualize what your ideal life would look like. Imagine your daily routine, the people you would work with, and the impact you would have on the world. Answer these questions. What do I want to achieve in my professional and personal life? How do I want people to remember me? What impact do I want to leave on my community or industry? Create a mind map or write a detailed description of your vision. This will serve as a compass to make decisions aligned with your purpose. Practical steps to discover your vocation. Explore different options. If you're unsure about your vocation, experiment. Take courses, try new activities, and broaden your horizons. Create a long-term plan. Define specific goals to develop your skills and establish yourself in your field. Seek inspiration from others. Learn from people who have already achieved what you desire. Their stories can be valuable guides. Act with determination. Don't let the fear of failure stop you. Every step, no matter how small, brings you closer to your goal. Practical exercise. The vocation triangle. Take time to complete this exercise. Passion. Make a list of everything you love to do. Include both personal and professional activities. Skills. Write down your natural talents and acquired skills. What do you do better than most? Need. Research problems or needs in your environment that you could solve with your talents. Look for the intersections between these three elements. There you will find the core of your vocation. Lessons from success stories. Oprah Winfrey discovered her passion for communication and created a media empire based on inspiring and connecting with others. Elon Musk used his passion for technology and innovation to tackle global issues, such as clean energy and space exploration. Marie Forleo combined her love for coaching and entrepreneurship to build an international educational platform. They showed that success comes when we align our skills, passions, and values. Conclusion: your vocation is your legacy. Discovering your ideal vocation will not only transform your life, but also the lives of those around you. It is the starting point for building a legacy based on purpose and authenticity. Remember, you don't need to have all the answers today. What matters is taking the first step, learning along the way, and persevering through challenges. Don't seek perfection from the start, seek progress. The journey toward your vocation will be as transformative as the destination itself. Chapter 2: The Power of Strategic Location. The right location can make the difference between success and failure in any business or career. This chapter delves into how to choose the ideal environment to maximize your potential and the impact of your efforts. Although often underestimated, the place where you develop your activities can determine your access to opportunities, resources, and support networks. Why location is key. Imagine opening a high-end restaurant in a rural area with few residents, or trying to build a career as a musician in a place where the arts are not valued. In both cases, the environment will limit your chances of success. Location not only affects your visibility but also access to customers, resources, and strategic connections. Practical example. P.T. Barnum, the author of this work, attributed part of his success to moving his business to New York, a vibrant cultural and commercial center. His strategic choice allowed him to attract a diverse audience and access resources that would have been impossible in a small town. Key factors for choosing your location. When looking for the best location for your business or career, consider the following factors. Market demand. Does the product or service you offer have demand in that area? Research the needs and preferences of the local population. Access to resources. Does the location offer access to the materials, suppliers, or infrastructure you need to operate efficiently? Competition. Evaluate if the market is saturated. A little competition is healthy, but too much can make it difficult to enter. Strategic connections. Are you close to influential people, mentors, or communities that can help you grow? Operating costs. Consider the cost of living, rent, and other related expenses. A more affordable place can be advantageous in the beginning, as long as you don't sacrifice essential opportunities. Physical versus digital location in the modern era. Today, not all locations are physical. Thanks to the internet, many careers and businesses can operate from anywhere. However, this also requires a digital location strategy. Effective online presence. Your website, social media, and e-commerce platforms are virtual locations. Make sure they are easy to find and appealing to your target audience. Access to global communities. Participate in relevant online forums, groups, and events for your industry. This can compensate for the lack of physical connections in your area. Optimization for local markets. Even if you operate digitally, consider tailoring your offering to local needs, such as using the language and culture of your target audience. How to research and choose the best location. Local market analysis. Research who the local residents are and what their needs are. Is your product or service relevant to them? Demographic and economic trends. Look for places with economic growth, where the population is increasing and there is a steady flow of new opportunities. Support networks. The ideal location should offer access to communities of professionals, mentors, or customers who can help you thrive. Study of local success stories. Analyze similar businesses in the area to learn from their success or failure. Examples of strategic locations. Silicon Valley. This place became the epicenter of technological innovation due to its proximity to universities, access to investors, and entrepreneurial culture. Hollywood. Film and television professionals thrive there due to the concentration of studios, producers, and talent. Dubai. A modern example of a strategic location, Dubai has positioned itself as a global hub for trade and tourism thanks to its advanced infrastructure and business-friendly environment. Your digital space. Many successful startups, such as Shopify or Basecamp, started in remote locations but invested in building a strong digital presence from the start. How to thrive where you are. Although choosing a good location is ideal, it's not always possible to move. If you're limited to a particular place, here are strategies to thrive. Adapt your offer to the environment. Analyze the local needs and adjust your product or service to meet them. Create a network of contacts. Look for events, fairs, or local groups where you can connect with influential people or potential clients. Expand your reach. Use digital tools to expand your business or career beyond your geographic area. Practical exercise. Evaluate your current location. Conduct a SWOT analysis, strengths, opportunities, weaknesses, and threats. Strengths. What positive aspects does your current location have? Opportunities. What opportunities can you take advantage of in your environment? Weaknesses. What limits your growth? Threats. What risks does your business or career face in this place? Define your priorities. What is more important to you? Access to resources, low costs, or proximity to clients? Create an action plan. If you decide to change location, define the steps needed to do it effectively. If you choose to stay, think about how to maximize the advantages of your current environment. Conclusion. Location as a catalyst for your success. Your location not only affects your access to opportunities but also your motivation and perspective. A good location can connect you with the right people, open unexpected doors, and amplify your efforts. If you're in the right place, make the most of its advantages. If you're not, start planning a change or look for ways to overcome the limitations of your environment. Remember, a strategic location is a powerful tool, but it will always be your actions that make the final difference. Chapter 3. Mastering Personal Economy. Personal finance isn't just about how much you earn but how you manage what you have. This chapter focuses on the fundamental principles for effectively managing your finances, ensuring that every euro or dollar that passes through your hands works to build a more prosperous future. You'll learn how to spend wisely, save with purpose, and make your money grow. The true meaning of personal finance. Economizing isn't about depriving yourself of enjoying life. It's about using your resources smartly to maximize their impact. As P.T. Barnum once said, true economy always consists in having income exceed expenses. This basic principle is the cornerstone of wealth. No matter how much you earn, if you spend more than you earn, you'll always be trapped in a cycle of debt and financial stress. The importance of spending less than you earn. One of the most common mistakes is assuming that an increase in income justifies a proportional increase in expenses. This phenomenon, known as the lifestyle trap, is one of the main reasons why many people never accumulate wealth. Practical example. A person earning €3,000 per month but spending €3,200 is in a worse situation than someone earning €1,500 and spending €1,200. The key isn't how much you earn but how much you keep. Tip. Whenever your income increases, allocate at least 50% of the increase to savings or investments before adjusting your lifestyle. The power of a budget. A budget is the most basic yet effective tool for taking control of your finances. It allows you to visualize your income and expenses, identify areas for improvement, and set clear goals. How to create an effective budget. Record all your income. Include your salary, additional income, and any other regular sources. Categorize your expenses. Divide your expenses into essentials, rent, food, transportation, and non-essentials, entertainment, luxuries. Set limits. Assign a specific percentage of your income to each category. For example, 50% for basic needs, 30% for wants, 20% for savings and investments. Review monthly. Adjust your budget as necessary, but maintain the goal of spending less than you earn. Saving as the foundation of wealth. Saving, not just important but essential. Saving is not only important, it is essential. It represents your ability to face unexpected situations, seize opportunities, and build a debt-free future. Emergency fund. Before investing or spending on luxuries, set up an emergency fund equivalent to 3 to 6 months of your basic expenses. This will protect you in case of income loss or unexpected costs. Purposeful saving. Define clear goals for your savings. It could be buying a home, traveling, or investing in a business. Having a purpose will motivate you to stay consistent. Tip: automate your savings. Set up automatic transfers to a separate account at the start of each month to ensure you always save before spending. Investing to multiply your money. Saving is the first step, but investing is what truly builds wealth in the long run. Learn to make your money work for you rather than depending solely on your active income. Financial education. Before investing, make sure you understand the basics. Read books, take courses, and consult experts if needed. Diversification. Don't put all your savings into one investment. Diversify between options like stocks, bonds, real estate, or index funds. Start early. Thanks to compound interest, the sooner you start investing, the greater your long-term returns will be. Practical example. Investing €200 per month at an 8% annual return from the age of 25 can lead to more than €300,000 by age 55. If you start at 35, you will need to invest nearly double to reach the same amount. Common mistakes in personal finance. Avoid these common mistakes that can sabotage your finances. Impulse spending. Buying things you don't need just because they're on sale or due to emotional impulse. Unnecessary debt. Avoid using credit cards to finance non-essential purchases or spending more than you can pay off each month. Lack of planning. Not having clear financial goals can lead you to spend without purpose. Postponing saving. Don't wait until you earn more to start saving. Even small amounts saved consistently can yield big results. Practical exercise. Evaluate your personal finances. Take 30 minutes to complete this exercise. Record your income and expenses for the last month. Be honest and write down every expense, no matter how small. Calculate your savings rate. Divide the amount you save by your total income and multiply by 100. Is it below 20%? If so, look for ways to increase your savings. Identify areas for improvement. Ask yourself, are there non-essential expenses I can reduce or eliminate? Am I making the most of my income? Set a financial goal for the next 3 months. It could be paying down a debt, increasing your savings, or starting to invest. The emotional impact of mastering your finances. Having control over your finances not only improves your economic situation but also your emotional well-being. The peace of mind knowing that you can handle the unexpected, seize opportunities, and build a secure future is priceless. Remember, personal finance isn't about how much you earn, but how you manage what you have. With discipline, planning, and the right tools, you can turn even modest earnings into a solid foundation for wealth. Conclusion: building a solid financial future. Mastering personal finance is a journey that requires commitment and patience. No matter where you are today, there is always room for improvement. Every decision you make, no matter how small it seems, contributes to building a more stable and prosperous future. Wealth is not a distant destination. It is the result of small actions consistently repeated over time. Start today because the best time to take control of your finances is now. Chapter 4. Avoid debt traps. Debt can be a powerful tool when used strategically, but it can also become one of the greatest barriers to achieving financial independence. In this chapter, you will learn to identify the most common debt traps, how to avoid them, and how to get out of them if they are already part of your life. Debt, friend or foe? Not all debt is bad, but it is dangerous when used without control or purpose. There are two main types of debt. Good debt. Debt that generates value or income in the long term, such as a mortgage for a property that increases in value, or an education loan that improves your earning potential. Bad debt. Debt used to finance unnecessary consumption, like credit cards with high interest rates for impulsive purchases. Practical example. A loan to start a well-planned business can be good debt. However, financing a luxury car that exceeds your needs and budget is bad debt that can limit your ability to save. The most common debt traps. The credit vicious circle. Many people turn to credit cards to finance daily expenses without planning how to pay them off. This can lead to paying exorbitant interest, creating a continuous debt cycle. Loans without analysis. Taking out loans without understanding the terms, interest rates, or long-term implications can lead to financial collapse. Living beyond your means. Spending more than you earn, financed by credit, is a surefire recipe for financial disaster. Minimum payments as a solution. Making only the minimum payment on your credit cards prolongs debt and increases interest, causing you to pay much more than you originally borrowed. How to avoid falling into debt. Budget before spending. Always have a clear plan for your income and expenses. Allocate part of your income to savings and investments before considering new spending. Avoid impulse purchases. Ask yourself if you really need what you're about to buy. If it's not essential, reconsider. Pay in cash whenever possible. Using physical money or a debit card helps you stay in control and avoids the interest associated with credit. Build an emergency fund. Having savings for emergencies prevents you from resorting to debt in times of crisis. Strategies to get out of debt. If you're already trapped in debt, don't worry. There are ways to recover. Create a list of all your debts. Write down each debt, including the amount, interest rate, and required minimum payment. This will give you a clear view of your situation. Prioritize debts with the highest interest. Focus on paying off debts with higher rates first, like credit cards, while maintaining minimum payments on others. Use the snowball method. Another strategy is to pay off the smallest debts first. This will give you a sense of accomplishment that will motivate you to continue. Negotiate with your creditors. Often, banks or creditors are willing to renegotiate payment terms if you show commitment. Avoid accumulating more debt. While working to pay off your current debts, avoid taking on new ones. This requires discipline and commitment. Tools to manage debt. Financial management apps. Use tools like Mint, Inab, You Need a Budget, or FinTonic to track your expenses and plan payments. Debt consolidation. Consider combining multiple debts into a single loan with a lower interest rate, which can simplify payments and reduce costs. Financial counseling. If you feel you can't handle debt on your own, consult with a financial advisor or use debt management services. Practical exercise. Evaluate your relationship with debt. Take 30 minutes to answer these questions. How much debt do you currently have? What are the amounts and interest rates? Why did you acquire these debts? Were they planned decisions or impulsive? What percentage of your income goes to debt repayment? If it exceeds 30%, this is a warning sign. How can you reduce non-essential spending to free up money for additional payments? Afterward, create a specific plan to address your debts. Set clear goals, such as paying off a debt within a set period. The emotional impact of debt. Debt not only affects your finances, it also has an emotional cost. The stress associated with debt can influence your well-being, relationships, and self-confidence. Remember, you're not alone in this challenge. Many people have overcome similar situations with planning and discipline. Every step you take toward financial freedom will reduce the emotional burden that debt places on you. Conclusion: make debt work for you, not against you. Debt is a tool, not an enemy. If you learn to manage it wisely, it can propel you toward your goals. But if you let it spiral out of control, it can become a burden that limits your dreams. Be mindful of your financial decisions, plan your spending, and avoid falling into the traps of bad debt. If you're already in debt, remember that there is always a way out with effort and determination. Financial freedom is not an impossible destination, it's an achievable goal with the right focus. Here is an expanded and detailed version of Chapter 5, The Art of Perseverance. Chapter 5, The Art of Perseverance. Perseverance is not an innate trait but a skill developed through constant action, even in the face of challenges and failures. This chapter explores how to develop the determination necessary to achieve your goals, overcome obstacles, and stay focused on what truly matters. Perseverance, more than talent or luck, is the force that transforms dreams into tangible achievements. Why is perseverance important? The path to success is filled with obstacles, and many people give up on their goals before reaching the destination. Perseverance allows you to stay focused, adapt to changes, and learn from failures. Every step you take, even when it seems small, brings you closer to your goals. Historical example. Abraham Lincoln faced multiple failures in his political career before becoming the President of the United States. He lost elections, suffered financial bankruptcies, and dealt with personal tragedies, but he never stopped fighting for his ideals. His perseverance made him one of the most influential leaders in history. Keys to developing perseverance. Define a clear purpose. Having a well-defined goal gives you a reason to keep going, even when things get tough. Ask yourself, why is this goal important to me? How will my life and the lives of others improve if I achieve it? Break big goals into small steps. Big ambitions can feel overwhelming, but breaking them down into manageable tasks makes the process more achievable and motivating. Develop a growth mindset. Believe in your ability to learn and improve. Every mistake or failure is an opportunity to grow and get closer to your goals. Maintain consistency. Perseverance is not about bursts of effort, but maintaining a steady pace. Daily action, no matter how small, leads to significant results in the long term. How to overcome major obstacles. Fear of failure. Failure is not the end, but part of the process. Change your perspective and ask yourself, what can I learn from this mistake? How can I adjust my strategy to get better results? Practical example. Steve Jobs was fired from Apple, the company he founded. Instead of giving up, he used that time to create new companies like Pixar. Eventually, he returned to Apple and transformed it into one of the world's most valuable brands. Lack of external support. Often, the people close to you won't understand your goals. Learn to trust your vision and seek out people who share your values and objectives. Demotivation from slow results. Success rarely comes instantly. Celebrate every small step as progress toward your bigger goal. Emotional and physical fatigue. Perseverance doesn't mean ignoring your limits. Rest when you need to, but refocus as soon as you've regained your energy. The impact of emotional resilience on perseverance. Emotional resilience is the ability to bounce back quickly from adversity. It is an essential component of perseverance, as it helps you stay calm and focused when things don't go as expected. How to strengthen your emotional resilience. Practice gratitude. Recognize and appreciate the positive aspects of your life, even in difficult times. Accept your emotions. Don't ignore stress, sadness, or frustration. Learn to manage them constructively. Seek support. Talking to friends, mentors, or a professional can help you process challenges and find solutions. Small steps toward greatness. The 1% rule. Improving by just 1% each day may seem insignificant, but it has a massive cumulative impact. This mindset eliminates the pressure of seeking immediate results and motivates you to focus on consistent progress. Practical example. A writer who dedicates just 500 words a day can complete a 50,000-word book in 100 days. The key is not writing an entire chapter in a day, but the daily consistency. How to stay motivated in the long term. Reaffirm your purpose regularly. Keep a journal where you write your goals and the reasons why they are important. Read it during moments of doubt. Surround yourself with inspiration. Read biographies of successful people, listen to motivational podcasts, and look for examples of perseverance in your daily life. Celebrate small achievements. Acknowledge your progress, no matter how small it may seem. This strengthens your sense of accomplishment and energizes you to keep going. Visualize your success. Spend time imagining what your life will be like once you achieve your goals. This practice strengthens your commitment to them. Practical exercise. Strengthen your perseverance. Spend 30 minutes completing this exercise. Write your main goal at the top of a sheet of paper. Break that goal down into 5 specific steps. For each step, write a small action you can take this week to move forward. Reflect on a past moment when you overcame an obstacle. What strategies did you use? How can you apply them now? Review this exercise regularly to stay focused and adjust the steps as needed. Inspiring perseverance cases. Nelson Mandela. He spent 27 years in prison for fighting against apartheid in South Africa. His perseverance led him to become president and change the course of his nation. Helen Keller. She overcame blindness and deafness to become a world-renowned writer, speaker, and activist. Elon Musk. He faced multiple failures, from PayPal's collapse to repeated setbacks with SpaceX. However, his determination led him to revolutionize entire industries. Conclusion: persevere and you will succeed. Perseverance is the art of moving forward, no matter how difficult the path may be. It is the quality that turns failures into lessons, doubts into confidence, and dreams into reality. Remember, every step you take, no matter how small, brings you closer to your goals. Keep your vision clear, celebrate your progress, and never underestimate the power of consistent action. Perseverance is not just a skill, it's a life philosophy that can lead you to achievements others only dream of. Chapter 6. Maximize your efforts. Success doesn't always depend on how much you work, but on how you work. Maximizing your efforts means making the most of your resources, energy, and time to get the best possible results. This chapter will show you how to work smarter by prioritizing tasks, eliminating distractions, and focusing on what truly matters. The myth of constant effort, quality over quantity. In a world that glorifies being busy, it's easy to fall into the trap of believing that working longer hours guarantees better results. However, productivity is not measured by the time spent, but by the results achieved. Practical example. A salesperson may spend the entire day contacting potential clients without closing a single sale, while another, focused on the right prospects, can make multiple sales in half the time. The key is not to work more but to work better. How to identify and prioritize key tasks. Not all activities have the same impact on your results. Learning to identify the highest value tasks is essential to maximizing your efforts. The 80-20 rule, Pareto principle. 80% of results come from 20% of actions. This means identifying and prioritizing that 20% can multiply your productivity. Steps to apply the principle. Make a list of all your tasks. Identify the ones that have the most impact on your goals. Focus on those tasks first, and delegate or eliminate the rest. The importance of setting clear goals. Without defined goals, it's easy to waste time on activities that don't contribute to success. Setting clear objectives gives you direction and purpose. How to set effective goals, SMART method. S. Specific, clearly define what you want to achieve. M. Measurable, make sure you can assess your progress. Achievable, set realistic yet challenging goals. R. Relevant, align your goals with your core values and main objectives. T. Time-bound, set a time frame for achieving them. Practical example. Instead of saying, I want to save money, set a SMART goal. I want to save €5,000 in the next 12 months, setting aside 20% of my monthly income for savings. How to eliminate distractions and maintain focus. Distractions are the biggest enemy of productivity. Learning to minimize them is key to maximizing your efforts. Create an optimal work environment. Keep your space organized and free from distractions. Use headphones or instrumental music to block out external noise. Practice the Pomodoro technique. Work in 25-minute intervals of full focus, followed by a 5-minute break. This technique improves concentration and prevents burnout. Minimize phone and social media use. Use apps like Freedom or Focus at Will to limit access to digital distractions during work hours. Set time blocks. Dedicate specific periods of the day to important tasks, without interruptions. Get others to work with you. The power of delegating. Trying to do everything on your own is not only inefficient, but also unsustainable. Delegating tasks allows you to focus on what really matters. How to delegate effectively. Identify delegable tasks. Focus on tasks that consume time but don't require your direct attention. Choose the right people. Ensure that the individuals you delegate to have the necessary skills to complete the tasks successfully. Provide clear instructions. Explain your expectations and set realistic deadlines. Trust the process. Once you've delegated, avoid micromanaging. Give others the space to fulfill their responsibilities. Increase your energy to maximize your efforts. Your energy level directly impacts your productivity. Staying healthy and energized is essential for working efficiently. Tips to boost your energy. Get enough sleep. Sleep is crucial for concentration and performance. Aim for 7 to 8 hours each night. Eat a balanced diet. A diet rich in protein, fruits, and vegetables improves your energy and focus. Avoid processed foods that cause energy crashes. Exercise regularly. Even 30 minutes of physical activity per day can boost your mood and energy levels. Take strategic breaks. Taking short breaks during the day helps you recharge and avoid burnout. Tools to work smarter. Time management. Use apps like Trello, Asana, or Notion to organize your tasks and projects. Automation. Tools like Zapier or IFT can automate repetitive processes, saving you time. Progress tracking. Use calendars or apps like Todoist to track your progress and stay focused. Continuous learning. Platforms like Coursera, Udemy, or YouTube are great for improving your skills and staying up to date in your industry. Practical exercise. Maximize your daily efficiency. Spend 30 minutes completing this exercise. Make a list of your daily tasks. Include everything you do on an average day. Classify your tasks. Use the following categories. High priority. B. Medium priority. C. Low priority. Reorganize your schedule. Focus on a tasks first. Consider delegating or eliminating C tasks. At the end of the day, review your progress and adjust your priorities for the next day. Success cases. Working smarter, not harder. Tim Ferriss. Author of The 4-Hour Workweek, Ferriss popularized the idea of focusing on essential tasks and delegating or automating everything else. Warren Buffett. One of the world's most successful investors, Buffett attributes his success to his ability to prioritize tasks that truly matter. Jeff Bezos. At Amazon, Bezos implemented the two-pizza teams rule, ensuring that each team was small enough to be efficient and focused. Conclusion. Well-directed effort as the key to success. Maximizing your efforts doesn't mean working more hours, but making the most of every minute. By identifying your priorities, eliminating distractions, and delegating tasks, you can achieve more with less effort. Success doesn't depend on how much you work, but on how you direct your efforts. With the right strategies, you can transform your limited resources into extraordinary results. Chapter 7. Build a team of excellence. No true success is achieved in isolation. Building a strong, committed team is one of the fundamental pillars of reaching your goals. This chapter will guide you through the principles and strategies necessary to select, lead, and develop a team that will enhance your efforts and multiply your results. The power of teamwork. An effective team doesn't just add talents, it multiplies them. Each member brings unique skills, ideas, and perspectives that, when combined properly, generate extraordinary results. Practical example. Steve Jobs, co-founder of Apple, often said that the company's success didn't depend only on his ideas but on the talented people working with him. His ability to bring together top designers, engineers, and creatives made Apple a world leader in innovation. How to identify the right people. The success of your team starts with selecting the right members. Don't just look for technical skills. Prioritize attitude, values, and the ability to adapt to challenges. Define the team's needs. Before hiring or selecting anyone, clearly identify the skills and roles necessary to achieve your goals. Evaluate attitude and motivation. Skills can be taught, but attitude and motivation are intrinsic. Look for people who share your vision and are committed to the team's success. Diversity of talents. A balanced team includes people with complementary skills. This ensures that the weaknesses of some are offset by the strengths of others. Tip: during the selection process, ask questions that evaluate how candidates have handled challenges in the past. Their answers will give you a clear idea of their ability to contribute to the team. The importance of effective communication. A strong team doesn't just depend on talent but also on the ability to communicate clearly and effectively. Set clear expectations. Make sure every team member understands their responsibilities, goals, and how their work contributes to the overall success. Foster a trusting environment. Open and honest communication is essential. Team members must feel comfortable sharing ideas, concerns, and feedback. Use collaboration tools. Platforms like Slack, Trello, or Asana make communication and task tracking easier, especially in remote teams. Leadership as the key to team success. Being a good leader doesn't mean controlling every detail but inspiring and guiding your team toward a shared vision. Characteristics of an effective leader. Empathy. Understanding the needs and concerns of your team helps you build strong relationships. Vision. Clearly communicate the team's objectives and purpose. Delegation. Trust your team's skills and allow them to make decisions within their areas of responsibility. Recognition. Appreciate and celebrate your team's accomplishments, big or small. Practical example. Nelson Mandela led his country to reconciliation not through force, but with empathy and a clear vision. He inspired his team and an entire nation by practicing values-based leadership. How to develop your team's potential. An excellent team is not built overnight. It requires continuous development. Provide learning opportunities. Offer training, workshops, and access to resources that allow your team to improve their skills. Encourage personal and professional growth. Help each team member achieve their individual goals, which will increase their commitment and productivity. Promote collaboration. Organize brainstorming sessions or group projects that foster creativity and teamwork. Give constructive feedback. Provide clear, specific feedback that focuses on behavior and results, not on the person. How to handle conflicts within the team. Conflicts are inevitable in any group, but when managed properly, they can strengthen the team. Strategies for resolving conflicts. Listen actively. Allow each party to express their concerns without interruption. Find common ground. Identify areas where both sides agree and build solutions from there. Maintain objectivity. Focus on the facts and avoid personalizing disagreements. Act quickly. Address conflicts as soon as they arise to prevent them from escalating. Practical exercise. Strengthen your team. Spend time doing this exercise with your team. Identify strengths and areas for improvement. Each member should write down their strengths and areas they'd like to improve. Share these ideas to find ways to support each other. Define a group goal. Set a goal that the team can achieve together within a set time frame. This encourages collaboration and a sense of shared accomplishment. Create an action plan. Break the goal into concrete steps, assign responsibilities, and schedule follow-up meetings to assess progress. Success stories of excellent teams. The Beatles. Each member brought unique talents. Lennon was visionary, McCartney was melodic, Harrison was deep, and Starr was technical. Their ability to work together despite their differences made them one of the most successful bands in history. SpaceX. Elon Musk brought together highly talented engineers and fostered a culture of innovation and responsibility. Their collaborative approach allowed SpaceX to achieve historic milestones, such as launching reusable rockets. Pixar. Under the leadership of Ed Catmull and John Lasseter, Pixar created an environment where creativity thrived and ideas were valued. The team behind films like Toy Story and Finding Nemo is an example of collaboration and excellence. Conclusion: an excellent team is your best investment. The quality of your team defines the quality of your results. Surround yourself with talented, committed people aligned with your vision, and work continuously to strengthen communication, leadership, and collaboration. Remember, an excellent team is not built instantly, but with patience and dedication, it can become the engine that propels your success beyond what you could achieve alone. Chapter 8. Be brave but cautious. The balance between bravery and caution is one of the keys to sustainable success. This chapter explores how to take calculated risks, face challenges boldly, and, at the same time, avoid impulsive decisions that could jeopardize your goals. You will learn how to combine courage and strategy to move forward with confidence toward your objectives. Bravery and caution. An essential balance. Bravery pushes you to take the first step out of your comfort zone, and seize opportunities that others might ignore. On the other hand, caution helps you evaluate risks, plan, and protect your resources. Together, these qualities create a powerful formula for success. Practical example. An entrepreneur who invests all their capital into a project without analyzing the market may quickly fail due to lack of planning. However, someone who never takes risks for fear of failure misses all opportunities. The key is to take risks intelligently. How to develop bravery. Identify your fears. Recognize the barriers holding you back. Is it fear of failure, rejection, or the unknown? Write down your fears and assess whether they are really as bad as they seem. Change your mindset about failure. Failure is not the end, it's a step toward learning. Every mistake teaches you something valuable about how to improve. Practice deliberate action. Start with small risks to get used to stepping out of your comfort zone. For example, if you're afraid of public speaking, practice in front of a small group before facing a larger audience. Surround yourself with brave people. People who take calculated risks can inspire you and give you the confidence to do the same. Caution as a complement to bravery. Caution doesn't mean being fearful, but acting with wisdom and care. Research before acting. Before making an important decision, gather all possible information. What is the worst-case scenario? What are the odds of success? Create a contingency plan. Always have a plan B in case things don't go as expected. This reduces stress and allows you to act with more confidence. Evaluate risks and benefits. List the advantages and disadvantages of each decision. If the benefits significantly outweigh the risks, it's likely worth trying. How to take calculated risks. Taking risks doesn't mean acting impulsively but carefully evaluating opportunities before committing. Define your goals. Be clear about what you hope to achieve by taking a risk. This will help you stay focused and avoid distractions. Calculate the cost. Consider how much time, money, and energy you are willing to invest. Can you afford to lose what you are risking? Consult with experts. Seek the opinion of experienced people in the area to gain additional perspectives. Take decisive action. Once you've evaluated the risks, act without hesitation. Prolonged indecision can cause you to miss opportunities. Practical example. Investing in an emerging business may seem risky, but with proper research on the market, competitors, and growth potential, you can minimize risks and increase the chances of success. How to overcome the fear of risk. Accept uncertainty. No decision is completely risk-free. Learn to accept that progress always involves some degree of uncertainty. Focus on what you can control. While you can't predict the future, you can control how you prepare and respond to challenges. Remember your past achievements. Reflect on times when you took risks and got positive results. This will help boost your confidence. Seek inspiration. Read stories of people who succeeded by facing similar risks to yours. Success stories of bravery and caution. Jeff Bezos, Amazon. Bezos left a stable job on Wall Street to start Amazon, an e-commerce business that initially seemed risky. However, his thorough research on the market and strategic approach made the risk worthwhile. Sarah Blakely, Spanx. Blakely invested all her savings to develop a line of shaping underwear. While she took significant risks, she also carefully researched the market and sought advice before launching. Elon Musk, Tesla and SpaceX. Musk invested his entire fortune in his companies, risking bankruptcy. However, his bold vision and meticulous planning led him to transform the automotive and aerospace industries. Practical exercise. Find your balance between bravery and caution. Take time to do this exercise. Identify an important decision you need to make. Write down what you want to achieve and why. Evaluate the risks. What could go wrong? What could you lose? Calculate the benefits. What could you gain? How would it positively impact your life? Develop a contingency plan. Define what you'll do if things don't go as expected. Take action. Set a date to make the decision and commit to moving forward. Conclusion. Dare to act intelligently. Success doesn't come to those who wait in the comfort of the known, but to those who dare to act with bravery. However, that bravery must be accompanied by caution to avoid unnecessary risks and ensure sustainable progress. Remember, every decision, no matter how bold, should be backed by planning, preparation, and strategy. The balance between bravery and caution is what separates dreamers from achievers. Chapter 9. Invest in quality tools and resources. Success is deeply linked to the tools and resources you use. The quality of your tools, whether material, technological, or educational, can make the difference between moving forward effectively or falling behind. This chapter explores how to identify the right tools, when to invest in them, and how to maintain them to maximize their usefulness. The importance of investing in quality. Investing in quality tools is not an expense but an investment in your productivity and long-term success. The right tools not only help you work faster and better, but they also reduce the risk of costly mistakes and improve your customer experience. Practical example. A professional photographer using low-quality equipment may face issues like blurry images or technical failures. Investing in high-quality cameras and lenses guarantees consistent results and elevates their reputation in the market. Tip: quality doesn't always mean the most expensive. Evaluate the value a tool can bring to your work before deciding to purchase it. How to identify the tools and resources you need. Evaluate your goals. Before investing, identify what you need to achieve. For example, if your goal is to improve efficiency in project management, a tool like Trello or Asana may be essential. Research your options. Take time to compare different tools and resources. Read reviews, consult other professionals, and try free versions if available. Consider the cost-benefit. Ask yourself if the value you'll get from the tool justifies its price. If an investment increases your productivity or revenue, it's probably worth it. Prioritize essential needs. Focus first on tools that directly impact your main outcomes before considering complementary options. Key areas to invest in quality tools. Education and training. The best investment you can make is in yourself. Quality courses, books, workshops, and mentorships provide knowledge and skills that last a lifetime. Example. A trader who invests in an advanced technical analysis course enhances their ability to make informed decisions and increase their profits. Technology. In the digital age, the right technological tools are essential. Consider investing in industry-specific software, reliable hardware, computers, cameras, mobile devices, automation systems to simplify repetitive tasks, physical equipment. In professions requiring physical tools, such as carpentry, graphic design, or photography, the quality of your equipment directly affects the outcome of your work. Marketing and branding. Tools for managing social media, creating visual content, or improving your online presence are crucial to stand out in today's market. When to invest and when to wait. Knowing when to invest is just as important as deciding what to invest in. Invest early in essential tools. If a tool can significantly improve your efficiency or work quality, don't delay the purchase. Wait for complementary purchases. Avoid investing in non-essential resources in the early stages. For example, an entrepreneur should prioritize a functional website over spending on an expensive design. Evaluate return on investment, ROI. Before spending, ask yourself, how will this tool impact my productivity or revenue? How long will it take to recover the investment? Maintenance as part of the investment. A quality tool can last for years if properly maintained. Consider maintenance as part of your initial investment. Follow manufacturer's instructions. Keep your tools clean and perform necessary updates on software or technological equipment. Schedule regular inspections. Regularly check your tools for issues before they become major failures. Invest in warranties and technical support. These protections can save you money in the long run if something goes wrong. Common mistakes when investing in tools. Choosing the cheapest option. Saving money in the short term can be costly if the tool doesn't meet your expectations or wears out quickly. Buying without research. Impulse purchasing tools based on trends or promotions can lead to spending money on things you don't need. Ignoring learning. Investing in a tool without learning how to use it properly limits its usefulness. Ensure you understand how to maximize its potential. Practical exercise. Evaluate your current tools. Make a list of all the tools you currently use. Classify them into 3 categories. Essential, tools that are indispensable for your work. Useful, tools that improve productivity but aren't critical. Non-essential, tools that don't provide significant value. For each essential tool, evaluate. Is it working at its full capacity? Does it need maintenance or an update? Identify one tool that could significantly improve your performance and create a plan to acquire it. Success stories, tools that made a difference. Bill Gates and his first computer. Gates recognized the potential of computational technology from a young age and invested time and resources into learning programming. This initial investment was the foundation for founding Microsoft. Elon Musk and simulators at SpaceX. Musk invested in advanced tools to simulate space flights, allowing SpaceX to test concepts before conducting real launches. Richard Branson and his branding. Branson invested in marketing and branding tools to position Virgin as a leading brand in various industries, from music to aviation. Conclusion: quality as a catalyst for success. Investing in quality tools and resources is not a luxury but a necessity for those looking to excel in their field. Every euro or dollar spent strategically on tools that improve your productivity, work quality, or learning brings you one step closer to your goals. Remember, it's not about accumulating tools, but about choosing the right ones, learning how to use them, and taking care of them to maximize their long-term impact. Success depends not only on your effort but also on the resources you choose to drive it forward. Chapter 10. The Importance of Advertising and Marketing. In a world saturated with options, advertising and marketing are essential for standing out. No matter how good your product or service is, if you don't promote it, no one will buy it. This chapter will teach you how to build an effective marketing strategy to connect with your audience, increase your visibility, and generate lasting results. The power of visibility. An unknown product or service is like a hidden gem in the dark. Its value exists, but no one can appreciate it. Advertising is the bridge between what you offer and the people who need it. Practical example. Coca-Cola is neither the cheapest nor the most nutritious drink, but its constant investment in advertising has made it one of the most recognized brands in the world. Key lesson. Having a great product isn't enough. You need to make sure the right people know it exists. How to build an effective marketing strategy. Define your ideal audience. You can't reach everyone, but you can reach the right people. Ask yourself, who needs my product or service? What problems do they have that I can solve? Where does my target audience spend their time, physically or online? Create a clear message. Your message should be direct and answer the most important questions for your potential customers. What do you offer? Why should they choose you? How can they contact or purchase from you? Choose the right channels. Every business has channels that work better based on its audience and goals. Consider social media, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, LinkedIn. Search engine ads, Google Ads. Email marketing. Collaborations with influencers or complementary brands. Measure your results. Use tools like Google Analytics, Meta Business Suite, or HubSpot to track your campaign performance and adjust them based on the data. Digital marketing as a key tool. In the modern age, digital marketing is essential for any business. It offers effective and affordable ways to reach your ideal audience. Essential digital strategies. SEO, search engine optimization. Improve your position in search results to attract organic traffic to your website. Social media. Create engaging and consistent content to interact with your audience and increase your brand's visibility. Paid ads. Invest in well-targeted advertising campaigns to maximize your return on investment. Content marketing. Publish blogs, videos, or educational resources that provide value to your audience and build trust in your brand. Practical example. A small clothing store can use Instagram to showcase its products, collaborate with local micro-influencers, and drive traffic to its online store through links in posts. How to differentiate yourself from the competition. In a saturated market, your ability to stand out depends on your unique value proposition. Identify what makes you unique. Ask yourself, what do I offer that my competition can't match? What unique experience do I provide to my customers? Tell your story. People don't just buy products, they buy stories. Share the mission, vision, and values behind your brand to create an emotional connection with your audience. Provide an exceptional experience. The best advertising is a recommendation from a satisfied customer. Invest in offering a product or service that exceeds expectations. Practical example. Apple doesn't just sell devices. It sells a premium user experience backed by impeccable design and a loyal community. Common mistakes in advertising and marketing. Lack of focus. Trying to attract everyone is a recipe for diluting your message. Focus on your niche. Not investing enough. Advertising takes time and money. Underestimating its importance can limit your growth. Ignoring feedback. Listen to your customers to improve your product, service, and marketing messages. Not measuring results. If you don't know what's working and what isn't, you're wasting valuable resources. Practical exercise. Design your marketing plan. Take the time to create a clear strategy by following these steps. Define your target audience. Write a detailed profile of your ideal customer, including age, location, interests, and problems. Establish your value proposition. Summarize in one sentence what makes you unique. Choose your main channels. Decide where you will focus your efforts: social media, email, search engines, etc. Create a content calendar. Plan what type of content you will post and how often. Set success metrics. Define how you will measure results, sales, clicks, interactions, etc. Success stories. Marketing that made a difference. Nike. With its slogan, "Just Do It," Nike doesn't just sell sportswear, it sells a personal growth lifestyle. Airbnb. Its content marketing strategy and focus on the user experience turned a small startup into a global leader in accommodations. Then Real Beauty campaign transformed the brand's perception by emotionally connecting with its audience and addressing self-esteem issues. Conclusion: make your brand unforgettable. Advertising and marketing aren't a luxury but a necessity for any business or project. An effective strategy not only boosts sales but also builds lasting relationships with your customers. Remember, marketing isn't just about selling, it's about connecting, inspiring, and adding value. Invest in getting your message known to the world and watch your impact grow. Chapter 11. Choose your financial battles. In life and business, not every opportunity is worth pursuing. Learning how to choose your financial battles means identifying the investments, projects, and decisions that truly deserve your time, energy, and resources. This chapter will help you establish financial priorities, avoid distractions, and focus your efforts on what brings you closer to your goals. The importance of choosing wisely. Not all opportunities are good opportunities. Making impulsive or poorly analyzed financial decisions can lead to the loss of money, time, and energy. Therefore, it is essential to learn how to discern which battles are truly worth fighting. Practical example. An entrepreneur who tries to tackle too many projects at once may end up diluting their focus and resources, failing at all of them. In contrast, someone who chooses one or two strategic projects has a higher chance of success. Key lesson: don't chase every opportunity, choose those that align with your goals and values. How to establish financial priorities. Define your short and long-term goals. Ask yourself, what do I want to achieve in the next months, years, and decades? How do my financial decisions align with these goals? Categorize your expenses. Divide your expenses into 3 categories: essentials, housing, food, healthcare; investments, education, business, financial assets; wants, entertainment, travel, luxury. Focus on essentials and investments. Prioritize expenses and investments that generate long-term returns before spending on immediate wants. The art of saying no. Sometimes, success isn't about what you do but what you decide not to do. Learning to say no to opportunities that don't add value to your goals is crucial. Evaluate each opportunity. Before committing, ask yourself, how does this opportunity align with my goals? What resources do I need to take advantage of it? What risks are involved? Don't fear disappointing others. Saying no to external demands can be difficult, but remember, protecting your resources and focus is more important. Practical example. An investor who declines to participate in a dubious project saves time and money to invest in safer and more profitable options. How to evaluate an investment or project. Making sound financial decisions requires analysis and strategy. Conduct a cost-benefit analysis. How much time, money, and effort does this investment require? What potential benefits can I gain? What are the associated risks? Evaluate return on investment, ROI. Compare the projected benefits with the costs to determine if it's worth it. Consult experts. If you're unsure, seek advice from people with experience in the field. Test on a small scale. Before fully committing, conduct a trial or pilot to assess the real potential of the opportunity. Avoid financial distractions. Distractions are one of the greatest obstacles to financial success. They can take the form of unnecessary spending, unfocused projects, or hasty decisions. Create a clear budget. Keep your finances organized and limit impulsive spending. Avoid the trend of the moment. Don't invest in projects or products just because they're trending. Ensure they have real and sustainable value. Focus on your niche. Don't try to do too much. Focus on areas where you have expertise or a competitive advantage. The balance between risk and reward. Not taking risks can limit your growth, but taking too many risks can jeopardize your financial stability. Identify your risk tolerance. Understand how much risk you're willing to take based on your financial situation and goals. Diversify your investments. Don't put all your resources into a single project or investment. Spreading the risk minimizes potential losses. Accept that not everything will go right. Even the best analyzed decisions can fail. Learn from each experience and move forward. Practical exercise. Prioritize your financial decisions. Make a list of all the current opportunities you're considering. Include investments, projects, and large purchases. Evaluate each option. What is the cost? What benefits does it offer? How aligned is it with your goals? Categorize the opportunities. High priority, essential projects with high returns. Medium priority, interesting but not critical options. Low priority, opportunities that can wait or be discarded. Create an action plan. Decide which opportunities you will invest in and which ones you will postpone or reject. Success stories. Choosing financial battles wisely. Warren Buffett. Buffett is famous for his ability to say no to opportunities that don't align with his long-term investment strategy. His focus on solid, sustainable investments made him one of the wealthiest men in the world. 2. Sarah Blakely, Spanx. Instead of diversifying too soon, Blakely focused on perfecting her initial product before expanding into new lines, ensuring solid and sustained growth. 3. Jeff Bezos, Amazon. Bezos rejected many ideas that could have diverted Amazon from its core mission of providing the best customer experience. This focus allowed him to build a global empire. Conclusion: choose your battles, win the war. You can't do everything, and you shouldn't try. Choosing your financial battles means being strategic, focusing your resources on what truly matters, and avoiding distractions that don't contribute to your goals. Remember, every financial decision is an investment in your future. Learn to say no when necessary, and you will see how your efforts and resources align to build the success you desire. Chapter 12. Be kind and generous. Kindness and generosity are not only fundamental human values but also powerful tools in business and personal life. This chapter explores how these qualities can help you build strong relationships, strengthen your reputation, and open doors to unexpected opportunities. Why kindness and generosity are key to success. In a competitive world, many people underestimate the impact of treating others with respect and generosity. However, these qualities have a multiplying effect. When you give without expecting anything in return, you create a circle of reciprocity and trust that benefits both you and others. Practical example. Howard Schultz, the founder of Starbucks, emphasized from the beginning the importance of taking care of his employees and customers. This generosity translated into a loyal base of workers and consumers who helped build one of the world's most successful brands. Key lesson. Kindness and generosity are not weaknesses. They are smart strategies for building lasting relationships and strengthening your position in any field. How to practice kindness in your daily life. Listen actively. Most people just want to be heard. Practicing active listening shows respect and builds trust. Offer help without expecting a reward. Helping someone without an ulterior motive strengthens your reputation as someone reliable and supportive. Give recognition. Praise others' good work, both publicly and privately. This motivates people and strengthens your relationships. Be patient and understanding. In tense moments, practice empathy. Try to understand the other person's point of view before reacting. Practical example. In a business meeting, instead of interrupting or criticizing, listen attentively, ask constructive questions, and acknowledge others' contributions. Generosity as a long-term investment. Generosity is not always measured in economic terms. It can include time, knowledge, emotional support, or useful connections. Ways to practice generosity. Share your knowledge. Teach others what you know without expecting anything in return. This positions you as a leader in your field. Give opportunities. Offer a platform or resource to someone in need. For example, you can recommend a colleague for a position or collaborate with a less well-known person. Participate in charitable acts. Get involved in social causes or donate part of your income to make a positive difference in the community. Be generous with your employees or team. Provide incentives, training, and a positive work environment. Practical example. Richard Branson, founder of the Virgin Group, believes in treating his employees with generosity and respect. He often provides them with additional benefits and flexibility, which leads to increased productivity and loyalty. The benefits of kindness and generosity in business. They build strong relationships. People remember how you make them feel. Being kind and generous creates deeper and more meaningful connections. They foster trust. Trust is the foundation of any successful relationship, whether personal or professional. They attract opportunities. Kind and generous people are more likely to receive help and support in times of need. They strengthen your personal brand. Your reputation as someone reliable and supportive can open doors that would otherwise remain closed. Practical example. Tony Robbins, a well-known motivational speaker, has built his empire not only through his skills but also through his generosity in sharing knowledge and resources with his audience. Common mistakes in practicing generosity. Expecting something in return. Generosity loses its impact if you always expect an immediate reward. Act selflessly. Overgiving. Giving too much can drain your resources or be perceived as unsustainable. Be generous but set boundaries. Forgetting balance. Don't sacrifice your own needs completely. Generosity should be a conscious act, not an obligation. Practical exercise. Practice kindness and generosity. Identify 3 people you can help this week. This could involve sharing knowledge, making a useful connection, or simply offering emotional support. Make a list of generous acts you can do regularly. Include things like donating time to a cause, giving genuine praise, or mentoring someone. Reflect at the end of the week. Evaluate how your generous actions impacted others and how they made you feel. Success stories based on generosity. Oprah Winfrey. Known for her generosity, Oprah has changed countless lives through donations, educational programs, and her commitment to the well-being of others. Bill and Melinda Gates. Their foundation has donated billions of dollars to global causes, demonstrating that large-scale generosity can transform the world. LeBron James. In addition to being a basketball star, LeBron invests in education and community well-being, inspiring millions with his example of generosity. Conclusion: giving is receiving. Kindness and generosity not only enrich the lives of those around you, but also your own. These qualities have a multiplying effect, building stronger relationships, a solid reputation, and a positive impact on the world. Remember, being kind and generous doesn't cost much, but the return on these actions can be invaluable. In a world where many seek to compete, you will stand out by giving without expecting anything in return. Chapter 13. Maintain integrity at all costs. Integrity is one of the most important values for achieving lasting success. This chapter explores how maintaining honesty and ethics in your decisions and actions can strengthen your reputation, build trusting relationships, and open doors to sustainable opportunities. Integrity is not only a moral principle but also a powerful strategy for long-term success. What does it mean to have integrity? Integrity is acting according to your values, even when no one is watching. It's the ability to uphold your principles, even when tempted to take shortcuts or give in to external pressure. Practical example: an entrepreneur who chooses not to exaggerate the benefits of their product in an advertising campaign shows integrity. Although this may seem like a disadvantage in the short term, this honesty will build trust with customers, leading to loyalty and sustained growth. Key lesson: integrity is not always the easiest path, but it is the only one that guarantees authentic and sustainable success. Why integrity is essential for success: builds trust. People prefer to work, collaborate, and buy from those they trust. Strengthens your reputation. Your integrity is your calling card. A good reputation can open doors you never imagined. Prevents legal and ethical problems. Acting with integrity protects you from negative consequences such as lawsuits, fines, or damage to your public image. Gives you peace of mind. Living and working honestly removes the stress of hiding mistakes or poor decisions. How to maintain integrity in your daily life. Be honest with yourself and others. Constant self-assessment is key. Ask yourself if your actions reflect your values. Keep your promises. Don't promise more than you can deliver. If you commit to something, do it, and if you can't, communicate the situation in advance. Make ethical decisions. Evaluate each decision, considering not only the immediate benefits but also the ethical implications and long-term effects. Own your mistakes. When you make a mistake, take responsibility, apologize, and work to fix it. This strengthens your credibility. Challenges in maintaining integrity. External pressure. At times, competition or deadlines may push you to take unethical shortcuts. Resist the temptation by remembering your values and long-term goals. Toxic corporate culture. If you work in an environment where dishonest practices are common, it may be difficult to maintain your integrity. Find allies or consider moving to an environment that aligns better with your principles. Temptation of quick results. Easy solutions or shortcuts may seem attractive, but they often come with negative long-term consequences. How to foster integrity in a team or company. Define clear values. Set a clear set of ethical principles and communicate them clearly to all team members. Led by example. Leaders must model integrity. Your team will follow what you do, not just what you say. Create a transparent environment. Encourage open communication and honest feedback. Recognize integrity in others. Reward those who demonstrate integrity, showing that it is a valuable trait for the organization. Practical example. At Patagonia, the outdoor clothing brand, sustainability and ethics are prioritized in every business decision, from material selection to treatment of employees. This commitment has strengthened their reputation and customer loyalty. Practical exercise. Assess your integrity. Identify your key values. Write down the principles you consider essential in your personal and professional life. Reflect on past decisions. Analyze if your recent actions have reflected those values. If not, identify what you can improve. Set a commitment. Define a specific action you can take this week to strengthen your integrity. For example, be more honest in your interactions or fulfill a pending promise. Success stories based on integrity. Warren Buffett. Buffett has built his financial empire based on trust. He insists on investing only in companies with solid ethical principles. Mahatma Gandhi. Gandhi led a movement for social and political change based on nonviolence and personal integrity. His example inspired millions around the world. Satya Nadella, Microsoft. Under his leadership, Microsoft has prioritized transparency and ethics, transforming its corporate culture and regaining the trust of its customers and employees. Common mistakes that erode integrity. Compromising values for money or power. Sacrificing your principles for short-term gains can damage your reputation permanently. Covering up mistakes. Hiding failures instead of confronting them honestly can lead to bigger problems. Justifying unethical actions. Rationalizing wrongful behavior with phrases like "everyone does it" or "it's just this once" jeopardizes your credibility. Conclusion: integrity as the foundation of lasting success. Maintaining integrity is not always easy, but it is essential for building authentic and sustainable success. Decisions based on solid principles not only benefit your reputation but also strengthen your confidence and personal well-being. Remember, success achieved through integrity is not only more fulfilling but also creates a positive impact on the people and the world around you. Chapter 14. Continuous education is key. Learning doesn't stop when you finish school or university. In a constantly changing world, continuous education is essential to stay relevant, improve your skills, and reach new levels of success. This chapter will help you understand why you should never stop learning and how to incorporate continuous learning into your daily life. Why continuous education is essential. It keeps you competitive. Industries evolve rapidly. Learning new skills allows you to adapt and stay relevant in your field. It increases your confidence. With each new skill or piece of knowledge acquired, you become more confident in your ability to face challenges. It opens new opportunities. The more skills you have, the more doors will open in your career or business. It fosters personal growth. Learning not only improves your career but also your perspective, creativity, and personal satisfaction. Practical example. A graphic designer who learns to use new digital editing tools not only improves their work but also attracts clients seeking more advanced services. How to adopt a continuous learning mindset. Be curious. Cultivate the habit of asking questions and seeking answers. Curiosity is the engine of learning. Accept that you don't know everything. Recognizing your limitations is the first step to growth. There is always something new to learn. Invest in your education. Allocate time and resources to courses, books, workshops, and other learning opportunities. Learn from your mistakes. Each failure is an opportunity to grow. Reflect on what went wrong and find ways to improve. Sources of continuous education. Books. Reading is one of the most accessible and effective ways to learn. Look for books relevant to your industry or personal interests. Online courses. Platforms like Coursera, Udemy, and Khan Academy offer courses in a wide variety of subjects. Find people with experience in your field and learn from them. A good mentor can offer practical advice and help you avoid costly mistakes. Events and conferences. Participate in workshops, seminars, and conferences to stay updated and connect with other professionals. Social media and online communities. Join groups on LinkedIn, specialized forums, or YouTube channels that share educational content. How to integrate continuous learning into your daily routine. Dedicate time to learning. Block 30 minutes a day to read, study, or practice a new skill. Listen while doing other tasks. Make use of time at the gym or in traffic to listen to audiobooks, podcasts, or online classes. Apply what you learn. Theory is useful, but practice solidifies knowledge. Find ways to apply your new learning in your life or work. Set learning goals. Define clear objectives, such as completing a course within a certain period or reading a set number of books per year. Practical example. An entrepreneur could set the goal of reading a business book each month and applying one key idea from each book to their business. Common mistakes in continuous education. Learning without purpose. Consuming information without a clear goal can be a waste of time. Define what you want to achieve before you begin. Avoiding practice. Learning only theoretically limits your progress. Make sure to apply what you study. Procrastination. Don't put off learning. The best way to start is by doing it now. Information overload. Too much information can be overwhelming. Prioritize quality over quantity. Practical exercise. Design your continuous learning plan. Identify a key area to improve. It could be a technical skill, a language, a soft skill, or knowledge in a specific area. Find relevant resources. Look for books, courses, podcasts, or mentors who can help you improve in that area. Establish a routine. Decide how much time you will dedicate to learning each day or week. Apply what you've learned. Design a project or task that allows you to practice your new skills. Success stories based on continuous education. Bill Gates. Despite being one of the richest men in the world, Gates still reads at least 50 books a year and attends conferences to stay updated. Elon Musk. Musk learned about rockets and physics by reading books, which allowed him to found SpaceX without being an aerospace engineer. Oprah Winfrey. Oprah attributes much of her success to her habit of reading and continuous learning, which helps her stay relevant in an ever-changing industry. Conclusion. Learning never ends. Continuous education is not a luxury, it's a necessity for those who aspire to succeed. Stay curious, committed, and open to new ideas. Every new skill or piece of knowledge you acquire brings you one step closer to your goals. Remember, in an ever-evolving world, those who stop learning fall behind. Make learning a habit and watch how it transforms your life and career. Chapter 15. How to identify and seize opportunities. Success often depends on your ability to identify opportunities at the right time and seize them with determination. This chapter will teach you how to develop a strategic approach to detect growth possibilities around you, assess their potential, and act with confidence to turn them into tangible results. What is an opportunity and how to recognize it? An opportunity is a combination of circumstances that, if seized correctly, can lead to a benefit or advantage. However, not all opportunities are obvious. They often require a trained eye and an open mindset to be recognized. Practical example. Steve Jobs saw an opportunity at the intersection of technology and design, creating products like the iPhone that transformed entire industries. Key lesson. Opportunities don't always present themselves in an obvious way. They lie in trends, unresolved problems, and emerging needs. How to identify opportunities around you. Pay attention to unmet needs. Look for recurring problems in your environment or industry. Every problem is an opportunity waiting to be solved. Analyze trends. Stay informed about technological, social, and economic trends. They indicate where the market is headed. Listen to people. Talking with clients, colleagues, or mentors can reveal needs or ideas you may not have considered. Step out of your comfort zone. Opportunities are often found in unexpected places. Engage in new environments, events, or communities. Tools for evaluating an opportunity. Not all opportunities are the same. Learning to evaluate their potential will help you prioritize the ones that are truly worth pursuing. Feasibility analysis. Ask yourself, is it possible to implement this idea with the resources available? How much time and money will be needed? Impact analysis. Evaluate how this opportunity could benefit your life or business. Will it increase your income, improve your reputation, or open new doors? Risk analysis. Consider possible obstacles and failures. What could you lose if this opportunity doesn't work out as expected? ROI, return on investment. Calculate the potential gains versus the cost. This will help you decide if it's worth investing time and resources. How to act on an opportunity. Make quick but calculated decisions. Opportunities don't wait. Quickly evaluate the risks and benefits before deciding to act. Create an action plan. Design a clear plan to seize the opportunity. Define specific steps, timelines, and necessary resources. Look for allies. Collaborate with people who can complement your skills or provide additional resources. Commit to execution. Once you decide to seize an opportunity, act with determination and focus on the results. Practical example. An entrepreneur who detects a need for eco-friendly products in their community can quickly plan a sustainable product line and launch a marketing campaign to capitalize on market interest. Common mistakes when seeking opportunities. Waiting for that perfect opportunity. Often, opportunities come disguised as hard work. Don't wait for something ideal, act on what you have. Overanalyzing. Overthinking can cause you to miss the moment. Sometimes, you need to act with the information available. Pursuing too many opportunities at once. Focusing on too many projects can dilute your energy and resources. Prioritize the most promising ones. Ignoring small beginnings. Many great opportunities start small. Don't underestimate them. How to prepare to seize future opportunities. Develop your skills. The more skills you have, the more prepared you'll be to seize new opportunities. Build a strong network. Connections can be the source of your next opportunities. Surround yourself with influential people and like-minded individuals. Save resources. Having an emergency fund or available capital enables you to act quickly when an opportunity arises. Stay flexible. Be adaptable and willing to change direction if something better comes along. Practical exercise. Detect and evaluate opportunities. List 5 problems or trends you've noticed recently. Think about your industry, community, or even your personal life. Choose one opportunity and evaluate it. Answer these questions. What value can this opportunity generate? What resources do I need to seize it? What are the risks and how can I mitigate them? Create an action plan. Define the first steps to capitalize on this opportunity and set a timeline to act. Success stories of seizing opportunities. Reed Hastings, Netflix. Hastings identified an opportunity in the transition from physical movie rentals to online streaming. Today, Netflix is a global leader in digital entertainment. Sarah Blakely, Spanx. Blakely saw a need for shaping underwear for women and turned this idea into a billion-dollar business. Airbnb. The founders of Airbnb took advantage of the need for alternative lodging during busy events, creating one of the world's most successful hospitality platforms. Conclusion. Learn to see the invisible. Opportunities are everywhere, but only those with a trained eye and the courage to act can turn them into success. Stay alert to your surroundings, develop your analytical ability, and take action when the time is right. Remember, it's not the number of opportunities you find that matters, but how you decide to seize them. A well-taken opportunity can transform your life or business in ways you never imagined. Chapter 16. Manage failure like a master. Failure is an inevitable experience in life and business, but it doesn't have to be a permanent obstacle. This chapter will teach you to change your perspective on failure, use it as a tool for learning, and turn it into a springboard toward success. Failure as part of the success process. Failure is not the opposite of success, it is part of it. Every mistake teaches you something valuable, strengthens you, and prepares you to face future challenges with greater wisdom. Practical example. Thomas Edison made over 1,000 failed attempts before inventing the light bulb. When asked how he felt about failing so many times, he replied, "I haven't failed. I've just found 1,000 ways that don't work." Key lesson. Failure is an opportunity in disguise. Accepting it and learning from it brings you one step closer to your goals. How to change your mindset towards failure. Accept that failure is inevitable. No one achieves great things without stumbling along the way. Understanding this removes the fear of failure. Be kind to yourself. Don't punish yourself for making mistakes. Instead, analyze what you can learn from the experience. Focus on the solution. Instead of getting stuck in the problem, look for ways to move forward and correct the course. See failure as feedback. Every mistake gives you valuable information about what works and what doesn't. How to learn from failure. Analyze the situation. Ask yourself, what went wrong? What could I have done differently? What factors were beyond my control? Look for the positive side. Every failure contains a lesson. Identify at least one positive thing you gained from the experience. Ask for feedback. Talk to trusted people to gain external perspectives on what happened. Create a plan for improvement. Use what you learned to adjust your approach and avoid making the same mistakes in the future. Practical example. An entrepreneur who launches a product that fails to attract customers can use feedback from potential customers to improve the product's design, functionality, or marketing strategy before relaunching it. How to recover emotionally from failure. Failure can be emotionally draining, but with the right strategies, you can recover and move forward. Talk to someone you trust. Sharing your feelings with a friend, mentor, or therapist can help you process what happened. Take a break. Sometimes stepping away temporarily from the situation gives you clarity and perspective. Focus on your achievements. Reflect on things you've done well in the past to remind yourself of what you're capable of. Maintain a positive attitude. Practice gratitude and focus on what you have, not on what you've lost. How to use failure as a springboard to success. Turn your lessons into strategies. Use what you've learned from your mistakes to improve your future plans. Increase your resilience. Every time you rise after a failure, you become stronger and more resilient. Adopt a growth mindset. Believe that your skills and knowledge can improve with effort and dedication. Inspire others with your story. Sharing how you overcame failure can motivate and inspire those around you. Practical example. J.K. Rowling was rejected by 12 publishers before Harry Potter was published. Today, she is one of the most successful authors in the world, and her story of perseverance inspires millions. Common mistakes when managing failure. Avoiding responsibility. Blaming others or circumstances prevents you from learning from the experience. Getting stuck in the past. Constantly reliving your mistakes doesn't allow you to move forward. Quitting too soon. Many give up just before reaching success. Learn to be patient and persistent, not adjusting your approach. Repeating the same actions without changing anything increases the chances of failing again. Practical exercise. Learn from a recent failure. Write about a recent failure. Describe what happened and how it made you feel. Analyze the causes. Identify the decisions, circumstances, or factors that contributed to the outcome. Find the lessons. Write down at least 3 things you learned from this experience. Create an action plan. Define what you will do differently in the future to avoid a similar outcome. Success stories based on managing failure. Walt Disney. Before founding Disney, his first animation company failed. He learned from his mistakes and built a global empire. Elon Musk. Musk faced multiple failures at SpaceX, including failed launches. Instead of giving up, he used each mistake to improve designs and processes, turning SpaceX into a leader in the aerospace industry. Oprah Winfrey. Oprah was fired from her first TV job for being unsuitable for television. Instead of quitting, she used that experience to develop her unique style and became one of the most influential media figures in the world. Conclusion: failure as a teacher. Failure is not the end of your story, it is an opportunity to learn, grow, and move forward with more strength. The most successful people in the world do not avoid failure, they embrace it and use it as a tool to reach new heights. Remember, what truly matters is not how many times you fail, but how you respond and what you do with the lessons you learn. Manage failure like a master, and you'll find that each fall brings you closer to success. Chapter 17. The Importance of Health and Well-Being. Financial and professional success is meaningless if you don't have the health and well-being necessary to enjoy it. This chapter addresses how to take care of your body, mind, and spirit to maximize productivity, make better decisions, and live a balanced life. You'll learn to integrate healthy habits into your daily routine and prioritize your well-being without neglecting your professional goals. The link between health and success. Your energy, focus, and ability to face challenges are directly influenced by your physical and mental well-being. Health not only affects how you feel but also how you work, relate to others, and make decisions. Practical example. An entrepreneur who prioritizes regular exercise and a healthy diet has more energy to lead their team and face challenges with mental clarity compared to someone who neglects their health. Key lesson. Investing in your health is one of the smartest decisions you can make to ensure your long-term success. How to care for your physical well-being. Adopt a balanced diet. Eat more fruits, vegetables, lean proteins, and whole grains. Avoid processed foods and sugary drinks. Stay active. Dedicate at least 30 minutes a day to physical activity you enjoy, such as walking, running, swimming, or practicing yoga. Incorporate strength exercises to strengthen your muscles and improve posture. Get enough sleep. Prioritize 7 to 8 hours of sleep per night. Establish a relaxing bedtime routine, such as reading or meditating. Drink enough water. Stay hydrated to improve energy and concentration. Tip: make small changes in your routine, such as taking the stairs instead of the elevator or preparing homemade meals, to gradually build healthier habits. How to take care of your mental and emotional well-being. Practice stress management. Use techniques like meditation, deep breathing, or mindfulness to reduce daily stress. Surround yourself with positive people. Build relationships with people who support and inspire you, and limit time spent with toxic individuals. Set clear boundaries. Learn to say no to protect your time and energy. Prioritize activities that truly matter. Make time for your hobbies. Find activities that relax you and bring you joy, such as reading, painting, or going for walks. Practical example. An executive who practices daily meditation reports lower stress and greater clarity when making important decisions for their company. How to maintain a work-life balance. Plan your time. Use tools like calendars or task lists to organize your day and leave room for rest and personal activities. Disconnect from work. Set specific work hours and completely disconnect when you're off the clock. Avoid checking emails or messages outside of your work schedule. Spend time with family and friends. Human connections are essential for your emotional well-being. Acknowledge your achievements. Celebrate your victories, big and small, to maintain a positive and motivated attitude. How to develop a continuous well-being mindset. Make your health a priority. Don't wait until you're exhausted to start taking care of yourself. Integrate well-being into your daily routine. Set health goals. Define clear objectives, such as losing weight, improving fitness, or reducing stress. Be consistent. The key to well-being is consistency. It's better to make small daily efforts than to attempt sporadic, intense changes. Regularly evaluate your progress. Reflect on how you feel physically and emotionally, and adjust your habits as needed. Practical example. An entrepreneur decides to start their day with a 20-minute walk and discovers that this simple routine improves their mood and productivity. Common mistakes that affect health and well-being. Neglecting sleep. Working long hours at the expense of rest reduces your performance and creativity. Ignoring stress signals. Failing to address stress in time can lead to burnout and more serious health issues. Seeking quick fixes. Extreme diets or miracle supplements rarely work in the long run. Postponing self-care. Thinking, "I'll have time to take care of myself later," can lead to cumulative health problems. Practical exercise. Evaluate and improve your well-being. Reflect on your current well-being. How do you feel physically and mentally? What current habits are affecting your health? Choose an area to improve. Could be nutrition, exercise, sleep, or stress management. Define a clear goal. For example, I will walk 30 minutes a day for the next 2 weeks. Create an action plan. Set specific steps to reach your goal and schedule it in your calendar. Evaluate your progress. After 2 weeks, reflect on how you feel and adjust your plan as necessary. Success stories of people who prioritize well-being. Arianna Huffington. The founder of the Huffington Post suffered a burnout and decided to prioritize sleep and well-being. Since then, she has written books on the subject and advocates for a balanced life. Richard Branson. Branson attributes his energy and productivity to his daily exercise routine, which includes sports like kitesurfing and cycling. Serena Williams. The tennis player combines physical training with mindfulness and meditation practices to stay at the top of her game. Conclusion. Take care of your health to take care of your success. Health and well-being are not a luxury, they are essential for achieving your goals and enjoying the fruits of your work. By prioritizing your physical, mental, and emotional well-being, you become the best version of yourself, capable of facing any challenge with energy and clarity. Remember, true success is not only measured by your achievements but also by how you feel while reaching them. Take care of your body and mind, and the rest will follow. Chapter 18. Eliminate harmful habits. Habits are the pillars on which we build our lives. While good habits drive us toward success, harmful ones limit us and take us farther from our goals. This chapter will help you identify the habits that are holding you back and teach you how to replace them with more positive and productive behaviors. The influence of habits on your life. A habit is an action that you repeat regularly until it becomes automatic. Although we often overlook their importance, habits determine much of our success, well-being, and happiness. Practical example. A person who spends 30 minutes a day on social media without control can waste hours each week that could have been used for studying, working, or resting. Key lesson. Every habit, no matter how small it seems, adds or subtracts value to your life. How to identify harmful habits. Reflect on your current results. Ask yourself, what aspects of my life or career are not working? What habits are contributing to these problems? Detect repetitive patterns. Observe your days. Are there activities you frequently engage in that don't bring any positive results? Look for signs of self-sabotage. Harmful habits are often unconscious ways of avoiding responsibilities or dealing with stress. Common example. Constantly procrastinating to avoid difficult or uncomfortable tasks. Most common harmful habits. Procrastination. Putting off important tasks often leads to stress and mediocre results. Excessive use of electronic devices. Spending too much time on social media, video games, or television can distract you from your main goals. Disorganization. A lack of planning or a cluttered workspace reduces your productivity. Lack of physical activity. Inactivity can negatively affect your health and energy. Overeating or unhealthy eating. An unbalanced diet affects both your body and mind. Lack of sleep. Sleep deprivation reduces your concentration, creativity, and overall well-being. How to eliminate harmful habits. Identify the trigger. Every habit has a trigger that activates it. For example, stress might trigger the habit of overeating or checking social media. Replace it with a positive habit. Don't just try to eliminate a habit, replace it with something more constructive. Example, instead of checking your phone when you wake up, meditate or write down your goals for the day. Start with small changes. Gradually addressing a negative habit increases your chances of success. Monitor your progress. Keep track of your progress and celebrate small achievements. Seek support. Share your goals with someone you trust or work with a coach or mentor who can motivate you to stay on track. Tools to eliminate harmful habits. Tracking apps. Use tools like Habitica, Streaks, or Loop Habit Tracker to monitor your progress. Rewards. Set small rewards for each achievement. This reinforces positive behavior. Supportive environment. Change your environment to make it easier to eliminate harmful habits. Example, if you want to eat healthier, stock your kitchen with nutritious options and eliminate junk food. The 2-minute technique. If a positive habit seems too big, start by dedicating just 2 minutes a day. This small initial step builds momentum. How to maintain changes in the long term. Be consistent. Repetition is key to transforming a habit. Stick to the new behavior until it becomes automatic. Evaluate regularly. Reflect on how the changes are impacting your life and adjust as necessary. Forgive yourself for setbacks. If you fall back into a negative habit, don't punish yourself. Learn from the experience and get back on track. Visualize the benefits. Keep in mind how the new habits are improving your life. This will motivate you to keep going. Practical exercise. Change a harmful habit. Identify a habit you want to eliminate. Choose a specific habit that's negatively affecting your life. Analyze the trigger. What situations or emotions activate this habit? Design a new habit. Define a positive behavior you can do instead of the negative one. Set a plan. Decide when, where, and how you'll implement the new habit. Track your progress for 30 days. Keep a daily log to ensure you're making progress. Success Stories of Eliminating Harmful Habits. Tim Ferriss, the author of The 4-Hour Workweek, overcame procrastination by using the technique of breaking large tasks into small, manageable steps. Elon Musk reduced the time spent on social media to focus more on his companies, significantly increasing his productivity. Oprah Winfrey gave up unhealthy eating habits and adopted a routine of exercise and meditation, improving her health and focus. Conclusion: change your habits, change your life. Harmful habits may seem small, but they have a cumulative negative impact on your life. By identifying and replacing these behaviors with positive actions, you can transform your energy, productivity, and happiness. Remember, changes don't happen overnight, but with commitment and consistency, you can build a life that reflects the best version of yourself. Chapter 19. Build a strong network. Success is rarely achieved alone. Having a strong network allows you to access opportunities, knowledge, and support that might otherwise be out of reach. This chapter will teach you how to build authentic and strategic relationships that will propel your personal and professional life. Why you need a network. Access to opportunities. A well-established network can connect you with jobs, clients, partners, or investments you might not find on your own. Shared knowledge. Interacting with people from different industries and experiences broadens your perspective and provides valuable insights. Emotional and professional support. A solid network backs you up during challenges and motivates you to keep going. Practical example. An entrepreneur with an active network of mentors and allies is more likely to solve problems and seize opportunities than one working in isolation. Key lesson. The connections you build today can become key allies for your future success. How to build a strong network. Define your goals. Before you start, ask yourself, what kind of people do I need in my network? What skills, knowledge, or connections would I like to gain from them? Be authentic. Genuine relationships are more valuable than superficial connections. Take a sincere interest in people and look for ways to help them. Attend relevant events. Go to conferences, workshops, networking meetings, and social gatherings in your industry. Use digital platforms. Networks like LinkedIn, Twitter, and Instagram are great for connecting with professionals worldwide. Stay in touch. It's not enough to meet someone. It's important to nurture the relationship. Send messages, congratulate them on achievements, and arrange regular meetings. How to strengthen relationships within your network. Offer value first. Before asking for something, find ways to help the other person. This might involve sharing useful information, introducing them to someone, or simply listening. Be consistent. Dedicate regular time to interact with your network. Even a brief message can keep the connection alive. Foster trust. Keep your promises and respect people's privacy in your network. Trust is the foundation of any solid relationship. Support others. Celebrate the achievements of people in your network and offer help during tough times. How to expand your network strategically. Identify key people. Look for experts, mentors, leaders, and colleagues who can bring value to your life or career. Join communities. Become a member of groups or associations related to your interests or industry. Create content. Sharing your ideas, achievements, or knowledge through blogs, social media, or events can attract people who share your interests. Ask for introductions. If you have a mutual contact with someone you want to meet, ask for an introduction. Practical example. A professional who writes articles on LinkedIn about topics in their industry can attract the attention of thought leaders, peers, and potential employers. Common mistakes when building a network. Prioritizing quantity over quality. Having hundreds of superficial connections is less effective than having a few deep, meaningful relationships. Being too transactional. People can sense when you're only interested in getting something from them. Not following up. Connecting with someone and then not interacting again leads to weak relationships that eventually fade away. Ignoring people outside your industry. Unexpected connections can offer unique perspectives and opportunities. How to keep your network active long-term. Set reminders. Use tools like calendars or apps to schedule reminders to contact people in your network regularly. Organize meetings or events. Bring your network together for informal gatherings or professional events. This strengthens relationships and creates new connections. Share updates and achievements. Keep your network informed about your projects and successes so they know what you're working on. Be grateful. Acknowledge and thank the people in your network for their support. Practical exercise. Build and strengthen your network. Make a list of 10 people who could be valuable in your network. Include colleagues, mentors, leaders, or influencers in your industry. Contact 3 people this week. Send a brief but sincere message, mentioning something you admire about them or a way you could collaborate. Offer value. Find a way to help or support these people before asking for anything. Schedule a follow-up. Set a date to contact them again and keep the relationship going. Success stories based on strong networks. Mark Zuckerberg. Zuckerberg's network at Harvard was key to the early development and expansion of Facebook. Reid Hoffman, LinkedIn. Hoffman understood the power of professional connections and created LinkedIn to help people build their own networks. Oprah Winfrey. Oprah attributes much of her success to the strategic relationships she built with industry leaders and mentors. Conclusion: the power of human connections. Your network is not only a resource for professional success but also a support system for your personal growth. Building authentic and strategic relationships takes time and effort, but the benefits are immeasurable. Remember, the people you meet today can become the allies, mentors, or partners who help you achieve your dreams. Cultivate your network with care, generosity, and authenticity, and watch your world expand. Chapter 20: The Financial Legacy. A financial legacy is not just about how much money you leave behind but the lasting impact you create in the lives of others. This chapter will help you plan your wealth strategically, ensuring it benefits not only future generations but also contributes to causes that matter to you. You will learn how to build a legacy that reflects your values and principles, leaving a meaningful mark on the world. What is a financial legacy? A financial legacy is the wealth you leave behind, which may include financial assets, businesses, real estate, and most importantly, the knowledge and values you pass on to your heirs or community. Practical example: Andrew Carnegie, one of the wealthiest entrepreneurs of his time, invested much of his fortune in creating public libraries, universities, and foundations. His legacy continues to impact the world long after his death. Key lesson: your legacy is not just measured in numbers, but in the positive impact you create in the lives of others. Why planning your financial legacy is important. Protects your loved ones. Proper planning ensures your assets are distributed fairly and efficiently, avoiding family conflicts. Maximizes the impact of your wealth. Without a plan, your estate could quickly be diluted or mismanaged. Inspires future generations. Passing down your values alongside your wealth ensures your legacy serves a lasting purpose. Contributes to important causes. Leaving part of your wealth to charitable organizations or community projects amplifies your impact on the world. How to build a lasting financial legacy. Define your goals. Ask yourself, what do I want to achieve with my legacy? Who do I want to benefit? Document your plan. Work with an attorney or financial advisor to create a will, trust, or other legal instruments that ensure the distribution of your assets as you wish. Educate your heirs. Ensure that those who will receive your legacy understand how to manage it responsibly. Diversify your investments. Build a solid portfolio that generates passive income and grows over time, ensuring your wealth endures. Give while you're alive. Don't wait until after your death to start making an impact. Donating, mentoring, or supporting important causes while alive can be equally fulfilling. Practical example: Bill and Melinda Gates have allocated much of their wealth to the Gates Foundation, addressing global issues such as poverty and education, while still enjoying the ability to make a direct impact. Common mistakes when planning a financial legacy. Not having a formal plan. The lack of a will or trust can lead to legal issues and family conflicts. Ignoring estate taxes. If you don't account for taxes, much of your wealth could end up in the hands of the government instead of your heirs. Not preparing your heirs. Without proper education, your heirs may squander or mismanage your estate. Neglecting your values. Leaving only money without a clear purpose can dilute the impact of your legacy. How to pass down values along with your wealth. Write a legacy letter. Share your principles, values, and wishes with your heirs in a personal document. Create family traditions. Engage in activities that reinforce the values you want to pass on, such as family gatherings, volunteering, or joint projects. Teach the importance of work and responsibility. Teach your heirs that wealth is a tool to build something meaningful, not just for personal consumption. Get involved in community projects. Work with your heirs on philanthropic initiatives to show them the power of contributing to the common good. Practical exercise. Design your financial legacy. Take inventory of your assets. Include properties, savings accounts, investments, businesses, and other valuables. Define your beneficiaries. Decide who will receive your estate and how you want it to be distributed. Establish a purpose. Reflect on how you want your legacy to impact the lives of your heirs and the world. Consult with an expert. Work with a lawyer or financial advisor to formalize your plan and ensure it's sustainable and effective. Success stories of financial legacies. Warren Buffett. Buffett has pledged to donate 99% of his fortune to philanthropic causes through the Giving Pledge initiative, inspiring other billionaires to do the same. Andrew Carnegie. His vision to give back to society with his wealth led to the creation of over 2,500 libraries and educational foundations worldwide. John D. Rockefeller. His legacy includes universities, research foundations, and public health programs that continue to have a significant impact. Conclusion. Build a legacy that transcends. A financial legacy is not just about what you leave behind, but how you live today and how you choose to impact others. Planning your legacy with care and purpose ensures that your wealth and values have a positive and lasting impact on the lives of your loved ones and the world. Remember, a well-designed legacy not only secures your financial success but also your contribution to the collective well-being. Live in a way that your impact is felt long after you're gone. We've reached the end of this audiobook. This journey, inspired by the teachings of the book The Art of Making Money and enriched with practical strategies and modern reflections, is designed to help you build a solid path toward financial, personal, and professional success. Remember, discovering your vocation, working with integrity, and surrounding yourself with the right people are key fundamentals. Continuous learning, health, and managing failure are your best allies. And most importantly, leave a legacy that not only reflects your success but also your values and purpose. Invitation to subscribe. If you enjoyed this audiobook, I invite you to join our community at Audio Mentors, where we share more valuable content like this. You'll find audiobooks that inspire, teach, and propel you to transform your life. Click subscribe and turn on notifications so you won't miss any new audiobooks. Share this content with those you believe could benefit from it, because knowledge, when shared, has an even greater impact. Final message. The knowledge you've gained here is a powerful tool, but true change happens when you apply it. Every small step you take today brings you closer to your goals and dreams. Thank you for joining us on this journey based on the art of making money. See you in the next audiobook at Audio Mentors. Until soon, and best of luck on your path.